Hey guys, it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel, The Organized Soprano. If you're new here, hello. My name is Kay and I'm a professional home organizer and soprano here in the Boston area, and I'm here to inspire you to live a more organized life. So today, again, we are organizing parts of our new home. Welcome back to Dwelling Story, although I've thought in the past few weeks, I'm like, I should rename it like, you know, Pandemic Organizing Story, because that's what we're doing. We have nothing else to do. So today, we're gonna just organize a place in my house that is rather disorganized, according to my standards anyway. So we're in my bedroom today and we're gonna do the bedroom armoire, which in our last apartment had a definite job, but in this apartment, a little bit ambiguous in like what it's actually doing. And before anyone asks, here is the bean. We took him on a 2-mile walk this morning and he still hasn't taken a nap. I don't know what his problem is. Why don't you take a nap? Completely off topic, this plant used to be on top of the armoire, like right there, covering up all of that nonsense. So now that's exposed, but I got a new plant stand holder and it's there now and I'm obsessed. Like, I'm so happy it's there. I can't stop looking at it. It's getting great sunlight there and it's just, it looks beautiful in that pot and also on the stand. So it's gonna stay there. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. This is a philodendron burl marks and it's fabulous. Oh my gosh. She's a little spindly. She's a creeper. Her petioles are super long, but that's what she does. She creeps and she climbs a little bit. So I've got her wrapped around some poles, but she's looking mighty, mighty sexy. I also have some clothes that I have not put away from the laundry, which is terrible. So maybe I'll do that first before I start organizing. But then there's also like my original NES, which I have not hooked up, but I probably won't hook up anytime soon. So I really have to store that somewhere while I'm waiting for the motivation to buy the correct cables to hook that up to my new modern TV. So in case you're wondering, this is the patchwork armoire from West Elm. They have discontinued this armoire, which I don't know why, because it's so pretty. I think they still have the side tables, but they discontinued the armoire. So inside, we've got just randomness. So the bottom is probably gonna stay as it is. That's my husband's weighted blanket. I don't understand it, but he loves it. I mean, maybe it kind of feels like somebody's hugging you, but for me, it feels like I'm buried, so I don't really like that guy, but he loves that, uses it all the time. The fan, which I use every night before sleeping, well, while I'm sleeping also. But then we have like the mic and mixer here. Why is this in here? This should be in my office. Also some weird random travel stuff and also like weird stuff. So we need to like organize this and take it out. And also inside this compartment here, we've got the hanging, which it has to stay. It's great, but I don't think I have to take up the whole portion with hanging. Well, maybe, I don't know, but the stuff on the floor can definitely go. Like, this is stuff I have to sell. It definitely doesn't have to live here. It can actually live downstairs in the storage or something, but it's gotta go somewhere. How is, oh look, random NES games. So we've got to find a new home for those as well. We got the NES games and the NES console there. Shout out to those of you who are old enough to remember playing with this when you were a kid. So we got also that stuff up there and the Ivy. I think she can stay. She's good. She's cool. Clover, you ready to figure this out? Oh, look how sad he looks. Sad. Puppy. Sadness. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is put my clothes away and then we'll get to what's going on in here because I don't know.
I get around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across. Whether you like it or not, there is a moment meant for us. And now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested, open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me. Shadowing me, I won.
Okay, we're all done putting my clothes away. Now I forgot that I wanted to actually do some laundry real quick, so I'm gonna load the washer and then we're gonna get started. Okay, we got clothes in the wash, or towels mostly, and like my face wipes and Clover in the bed. In case you guys are wondering, we always put this blanket on the bed whenever Clover is sleeping there because, you know, he's not like the cleanest cavalier in the land. So we like to put a little layer of protection between Clover Bean and the white bedspread. So let's turn the camera here and we will focus our sights on this disaster. I mean, okay, it's not that bad. Well, things are falling now. It's rough, but hopefully I'll make it look nice today. Okay, you guys know the drill. We're taking a lot of things out. Not everything, most everything. Like 90% out. And I'm gonna open a window, because it's hot.
But I already played this, not interested. Open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me. Shadow me, I want.
Okay, here's where we are after taking everything off the top and everything out of the like cabinet portion of the armoire, so it's nice and clear. I discovered some amazing things in there. First of all, I discovered I had extra hangers, so I'm gonna put those in my closet and use those. And this is all my like concert wear, which I don't know when the next time I'll be needing that is, but whatever. We've got some stuff that was on my Poshmark store. I'm gonna just store it someplace else, and that's my wedding dress. And we've got some craft items. That's my cat's ashes. So I really have to put this in the sentimental box. I don't know how I ended up there. Which cat is this actually? Oh, it's Paddington. I miss him. Then I found all of these travel bags, and this is my travel box, and also this is my travel box. So we're gonna see if we can maybe downsize some of that stuff. And I've got my mic and mixer here. So it's in a big box, isn't it? I could probably use this box for something else. It's a little big. So I think I'm gonna put that in my office, and I think I'm gonna take it out of this big old box. Of course, I've got the fan, and right there I've got house stuff that I didn't need or wasn't using at the time or didn't know what to do with. So it's like an alpha shelf, a couple other alpha pieces, and tension rods, which I'm probably going to use, some art that I have to put up, and some frames and other stuff. So this is basically like house stuff that I didn't use yet. I also found a humidifier. I was looking for that actually. Some fake lashes. I have a whole collection of like false lashes, and I have some extra. This is like my extra beauty bits. Like skincare and beauty bits and stuff. I'm probably gonna move that into the bathroom, the spare bathroom, not the master bathroom. And then that's all the Nintendo and CD stuff. So I'm gonna have to figure out something with that, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad of a challenge. So let's do this. I'm gonna give everything a wipe down first with some cleaner and maybe a duster as well. I already vacuumed a little bit, but I think some cleaning could be a good idea. Wow, it's hot in here.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. You see her walking down the boulevard. She got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah, 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 yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be her. And all the dudes are trying to score like it's fever. She lives a double life, puts on a show. What's under this subtle smile, we'll never know. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her.
Let me paint a picture. I see they don't understand. Feeling like Picasso. She brushing against my hands. Seen you from around the way. You didn't give me the time of day. You be making moves that yeah, who really care what Simon say? All the bad things, girl, I had to look past that. Call yourself a dime, I'm just trying to get my cash back. You be looking fine, so no wonder they can't match that. Louis V scarf, or I'm chilling with a dad. Whoa, slow it down like that. Just hold me down like that.
So I'm pretty much done, and that was a lot. So basically I just have like that pile this pile of home stuff, which I need to find homes for, which is not going to be too difficult, and this pile of now empty containers. Well, that's stuff that I need to give away, but empty containers. Oh my goodness. The good thing about that box is it folds flat when I'm not using it, so I can just flatten that off and shove it somewhere. Okay, well, I'm done. I put all that stuff away. I found homes for everything, and the only things I have out are this box of CDs and some CDs on top, and like some of this weird stuff. Like there's a meal planning thing and a little shopping list. I think I'm actually going to use these. I didn't remember that I had actually still had these, and they'll be fun to use because during the pandemic, this is what I spend my free time doing sometimes. So that'll be fun for my husband and I. And I have definitely 100% cleaned up the mess and put my oxalis back. It needed to be watered so badly. It was looking so sad. It had all like curled up its leaves, but I bottom watered it, and now it's full and happy again. And this thing is messy because it blooms all the time, but then these blooms die and then they like fall off, and I have to pick them up every day. And it's kind of a messy plant, but I love it so much. It's so pretty, and it loves it there next to the window too. So I'll put up with mess. Anyway, truth be told, there is a lot of empty space. So those two containers, that green box and that water hyacinth bin there, those are empty. There's nothing in there. They're just up there for decoration. The travel stuff is in those two boxes. Those are pretty much the same as they were in my last apartment. And then of course we have the speakers so that we can listen to fun stuff in the bedroom. But here is the big compartment with the dresses that are hanging up in it. And as you can see, I've got everything hanging up. This is all my concert gear, which actually makes me sad when I open it because at the time that I'm filming this video, it's May 15th, and apparently it is not safe to have a public performance, a singing performance, for 18 to 24 months or until there is a vaccine developed that it has 95% efficacy. So it's been a very depressing couple of weeks. So having to look at all of these concert clothes, like all my concert blacks, is really depressing, but whatever. They're hanging here in the closet for wishful thinking, and I just stuck a bin down there. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, but I don't want to get rid of the bin. And that thing on the side is usually what I put my laundry in when I do it, so that looks really, really nice. Uh-oh, gotta be careful I don't close the ivy in the cabinet. There we go. And then in here, it's just a lot more organized, and I took a bunch of stuff out. I found like some really weird stuff in here, like just stuff that didn't belong in here, or that I should have put away, and I have a whole pile of things to give away as well. So again, I kept the bottom thing the same. There's a pillow that's under there, and also the weighted blanket. And then this box is the Nintendo. So this whole thing is Nintendo. This is the NES and all of its games. So I just thought I'd open it for you who wanted to see. So there's some like other Nintendo parts in here that I'm not really using right now. But we have the old school NES, and then we've got my collection of games. So we got Ghosts and Goblins, Dr. Mario, The Legend of Zelda, The Adventure of Link, Kirby's Adventure, the original Legend of Zelda, the gold cartridge. We've even got Bubble Bobble. This is one of my favorite games. So fun. And I know this is not a popular opinion, but this is my favorite Mario game. Favorite. How many of you guys liked this? Leave a comment down below. All I need to do is put a nice label on it. There's a little label compartment right here. And this is all my 3DS stuff and Game Boy Advance stuff. I still have a 3D, this is the 3DS that I play usually, so it lives here. And then all of like my games and extra stuff is in that box. This is a Smart Store box, so it's compartmentalized. My label was made a long time ago, so it's peeling off. So I should make a new label, but that is something I will do another time. And up here, I just put my false lashes so that it can be safe in here. And then we've got the fan, and there's a humidifier behind it that I don't use very much, just when I'm sick. And also, this is another one of those boxes. Again, it's empty. There's nothing inside. So we've got a lot of potential in this space. And I consolidated all my workout clothes to fit into one drawer. We got like tops and then bottoms. And then in this drawer, we got nothing. So I'll have to figure out what to do with that drawer. It's kind of tiny. I think this is about 6 inches wide, so who knows what will fit in there, but I'll figure something out. But for now, we've got a whole armoire full of potential, and, you know, no problems. The thing with these CDs is I've had these kicking around for a while. I got rid of a bunch. I used to have a whole lot. This is my best friend, Sarah, by the way. She's a wonderful jazz singer. Get this CD. I'll link it down below. But the thing, well, I probably won't do that to this one, but the rest of these, I think I'm gonna have digitized and just have them get rid of the physical CDs. So I think you can send them off to a company and have them do it, because I don't have the means to do it right now. I don't have a disk drive anymore. So I need to pay someone to do this, and I really don't mind. My father had all of the videos, my home videos of my childhood growing up, digitized, and he sent them all to me. He went through a company called iMemories, and it's all of my like memories from that are on VHS, all on DVD. They're also available online, so I can like download them and look at them online. It's really horrifying and fabulous at the same time. So that's gonna do it for this space. It was a lot more tedious than I thought it was gonna be. It just took a long time and had me going through a bunch of like random stuff that wasn't easily categorized. So I feel like those are the most challenging spaces. So when you get to those, take your time, really take some time to look at the stuff and evaluate whether or not you want to hold on to it. As far as those CDs, they can go. I can totally make those into MP3s and keep them in the cloud, and I'd rather access them on my iPhone than, you know, have the physical CDs around, because how am I going to play those? Anyway, I hope you're having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Bye. What have you been doing? Have you been sleeping? You look very tired. Are you tired? You've been keeping your dad company? Yeah? What do you think? You want to do some tricks for treats? Got some carrots here. These are Clover's favorite. Shake. Lie down.